either way, I'm just happy to be doing something that can be where my progress is quantifiable and measurable and visible. Like, how nice is that? How nice is it just to see something and be like, oh, good, I did something today. It feels really good. Thank you. Yeah, it's real. That's why I like making chore lists. So like when I do something, I can cross it off the list, and it's like, oh, look at how that's real nice. And one of the things is like, my wife is working extremely hard. She's doing the job thing. She's doing the house part. Like, she's putting in a lot of effort on this, and I feel bad when like I can't always do that kind of work, or when the responsibilities that I've been given, like, don't bear fruit right away, because it's like, she's working really hard. I want to make it so she doesn't feel like she's carrying all of this responsibility on her own. I like feeling like I'm also a responsible adult who's capable and pulling my weight. And these people are keeping me from doing that. And I don't much like that. I find that rude.
I'm sorry you're stuck with me.
Compliment myself. Oh, my wife's here. Hi, baby. What's up? Compliment myself. That's a tough one. All right. It's a tall order. Let's see. I called somebody on the phone, and that was hard. And I was on the phone for like 30 minutes talking to this person, asking them many questions about how they cannot F up my stuff anymore. And it was awkward having to say the same thing over and over and just saying like, okay, are you sure that all I have to do is this? And then they say yes. And then I have to be like, okay, but what about this happening? What happens if this happens? And it's this big thing, and it's awkward, and I don't like it. How'd you know I was listening when you have me all the compliment? What? Take your points back. Thank you for giving my wife her points back. You're doing so much. Thank you. Thank you. I am doing my best. And thank you for forcing me to compliment myself. Clearly necessary. I get away with too much. Too much negative self-talk. I hope I'm doing a lot, because I feel like my wife is doing the most. My wife is like the... She's the brains. She's like the muscle system. She's the nervous system of the family. I feel like because she does so much work. She does a lot. And it's impressive. And I also want her to know that I think she's doing a really good job. And she's got a lot going on in her life. She's got you know, her own pain, her own difficulties. So I'm trying to be the heart of the house, where I'm taking care of the little things, the kids and such. But it is hard when sometimes, like I said, like when progress is visible. Taking care of the kids is not, but it's not, like I said, it's not. I agree, it's not a little thing, but it's sometimes not as like obvious of like, and this is total like this is society shit, but it's like bringing in money is huge. It's obviously an extremely important part of working and like supporting the household and stuff like that. And because there's a paycheck attached to it, like because there's money there, it's like, okay, I know like what I did. I know what I offered. I know what I brought to the table because it's shown to me like very explicitly with numbers. And my stuff isn't, I'm not going to say it's obviously important. I'm not going to degrade myself or anybody who does the same work as me like that. But the measurement of your the measurement of your work, excuse me, is different because a lot of it is like, oh, well, the kid, it's a kid. Is the kid like safe and alive? Yeah, that's a good one. But like, how functional are they? It's complicated. It's complicated. I'm rambling, as I do. Can't wait to see seasons. Yes, it's going to be so nice. I agree. It's gorgeous up here. Yeah, we love fall. It's going to be, we're really, really excited. The work he does with the kids in the home is so essential, and I couldn't do it. And like when I'm down on myself, that is what I have to logic my way through. It's like I am the one capable of this because of like how our brains work and how our bodies work. I am capable of doing this work. It makes more sense for me to do it. So I do it, and I like to think I'm good at it. I like to think I'm a good dad, and I wish I could do more because there's parts of the house that I would like to do more of, but it's just really hard to do some things when you have a 2-year-old and she's like, "Oh, cool. What are we getting into now?" And it's like nothing for you. You aren't doing anything. An annual work review? Yes. Yes. Excited to get out of. We are so excited, Jabroni. It's going to be freaking awesome. And yeah, I want you to boss me around. I want the work review, and I want you to be very harsh and critical of me. And see, Griff, like about discounting yourself. I already have terrible self-esteem and self-worth, so it's only natural that I would like not see the value in my own work. Because that's just who I am, unfortunately. I was raised too humble. It's one of the fun quirks and perks of growing up in a Christian household. Because you didn't do anything, God did everything. So, and if you're proud of something, well, pride is a sin. You didn't earn it. You earned it through the grace of God or whatever. So it's a little difficult to feel good about yourself when everything good comes from God and everything bad comes from the mortal shell. But no, I'm not hung up on anything. I don't need therapy. I get down on myself because I can't help at the home and you have to wait on me, but I like waiting on you. And you don't have to get down on yourself. That's also my job. The mortal shell thought up God, so we're better, right? You'd think, but then people believe their own lie. Wink. Yeah, I've been unfortunately thinking about like the religion stuff a lot because a lot of my problems come from that, whether internal or external. And I guess like a logical thing that I've come to terms with is like if God is all loving and all powerful, like if I say God isn't real and I blaspheme, an angry, vengeful God has two options available to it. It will either smite me down immediately, or it will postpone my punishment till the afterlife, which exists in most forms of Christianity. If it can't do it right now and it chooses to do it later, it can still be all powerful. But if the punishment is infinite for finite sins, that is no longer a loving, caring God. So if it is, and if it can't do either one of those things, it's not all powerful. So why should I believe in something that doesn't have the power to change the mortal world or the afterlife in any meaningful way? And why would I worship something that is willing to be that cruel to something so far beneath it? And if I am capable of more kindness and more love and empathy and forgiveness and understanding than that thing, I'm more worthy of adoration than it is. That's what I've had to think of. Naughty, always naughty. Allie and I wink anytime there's a possible innuendo, but it's more than wank. Wank. And you know what? I think that makes more sense. They really do? That's adorable. If you want, we can form a team of unlikely allies and just go kill God. That tends to happen a lot. I'd be thrilled. I would be thrilled to go on a JRPG adventure. However, I do have problems killing rats. I don't want to kill rats. That seems mean. So I would like to do my early game mission. Let's skip the rats and go to bandits or something. Just to level up a couple of times on the way. Yeah, I think we need to find missions that match our personalities. Kill the rich is probably critical thoughts winning. I have the amount of time that I have to save myself with, like, sitting down and thinking and breathing on why my thoughts don't make sense and why my self-hate is illogical. It's basically all the time. That's the main way I've learned on how to help myself through these situations. How do you feel about killing entry-level slime monsters, though? I think I'm okay with that. I think I can handle that. They kind of just, like, come back, right? So I don't feel like I'm doing, like, lasting ecological damage. And if they're, like, magical monsters or something, like they're formed from some kind of just... That you got me from the other screen? That's unfair. I call bullshit. If they're born from, like, malignant magical energy, then I think it's my moral duty to destroy those slimes. So at that point, I think I'm cool with it. I have no idea when you're doing all this thinking. Constantly. That's the secret, Tony. I'm always thinking. It's all I do, and it's torture. Why can't my brain just be cool and shut up for a little while? Why it have to be this way? Why you have to be so rude, brain? Don't you know I'm human too? My wife hates that song. So I do my best to quote it whenever I can. Why you gotta be so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry her anyway. I don't know how exactly I feel about that song. Sometimes I love it, and sometimes I hate it. I think it's a guilty pleasure. I think that's where it is ended up going. You're so good at focusing on everyone talking to you or learning about something else. Maybe. I like learning. I wish I had more time to do it. Don't think about the lyrics though. Don't think about the lyrics. Just think about the reggae beat. Just think about that reggae beat. It's very catchy. It's too catchy. It should be less catchy so I don't have to think about it, like what the lyrics are saying. Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Mama. See, this is why I need feminine energy in my... This is why I hate men. A man would never compliment me. I'm just kidding. A good man would do that. A good marrying man, a good husband. With a girthy heart. That's and a good personality. That's what I'm looking for. Where are all the good men at? How am I thinking so hard when I'm doing all that other stuff? Probably because maybe I'm not doing those other things as good as you think I am. Or maybe I have to redo them a bunch because I get sidetracked. Thank you, Kara. It is a good quote. And I did say it. I've got some good quotes. You guys have caught me saying some stupid shit. You've tricked me into it. I would never say these things normally. I'm too pure. I've been defiled by the internet, which is probably a little bit true. Everyone remembers the first time their soul was defiled by the internet. I'm available and desperate, which I think is a really good combination. You hate the word girth, but it's so funny. I need a nice, moist, girthy man. I think that's what we're all looking for. The enemy just walked off the bridge to his death, and the only bad part about that is I didn't collect anything. I didn't have time to collect anything from his corpse. If you're gonna kill yourself, at least give me your money before you do it. Like, you're not gonna use it. More corpses need to leave their money behind. It's just common courtesy. Ow. Don't quote that. Oh no. You moist girl. I'm talking about a cake. I'm talking about a really nice, dense, moist, girthy cake. Nothing bad about that. Oop. Did I hear something? I heard a beat. I thought. I heard it. I heard it. Where is it? Where is it? He's squeaking. Beat, where are you? Moist Girth, what kind of stream is this? You know exactly what kind of stream this is, J-Ram. How is it going? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. This makes things of a penis cake. Yeah, probably. Probably. I would never eat an entire penis cake. But I would make sure the penis cake did not have any accoutrement on it, so it did look bigger. This is a standard teach stream. If this surprises you, I'm gonna have to ask where you've been. All right, can anybody help me find this beat? I hear it I hear it squeaking, but I don't know where. Is it down here? Can it be down here? I don't think beats can be down here. I thought they could only be in the overworld. Doing well, been a hot minute. How's the popcorn going? Beat. Okay, I didn't think so. But I'm not the only person hearing it, right? Where is it? Can they be up here? No? I don't see anything up there. Popcorn. I don't mind that they've shaved me. It looks grander. Watch for the music notes. Okay. I don't see any, though. And they're dark purple. Popcorn was good when I left. Oh, you're in between jobs. Oh, I hope you're doing okay, J-Ram. What are you looking for anything right now? I'd try adjacent screens. Working the absolute least amount required to get the wheat. Yes. Isn't that's beautiful. I don't hear anything here. I only have 2 more. I want to get them all this time. Is there something I am missing here? I had a couple interviews this week. Nice. I hope it's for something that's like actually good and not just like it's not just like desperation, you know. Where are you, you cute fuck? I need you. A little channel to the right. This? I thought that was just a cliff. I don't... Some forward progress? Nice. It should be obvious. Yeah, exactly. It's usually very obvious. Why is this one being so weird? Alright, let's go find the other one. There's one more that we're looking for in this biome. And maybe we just got really unlucky. And, we need to, like, we'll start over. And we can go and just find the one beat that we're missing. And then, end the game. After, like, we can just end the run after we find it. Get the reward, and then split. Okay, we've explored everything except for the one space that has the boss in it, so let's take it slow. And we can just like run through some stuff and chop some stuff. Yeah, because usually the game is pretty good about telling you if there's a beat nearby. Is it this way? Yeah, it is. Okay. Every day's the weekend for me. Imagine, man, that song. What the one song? Everybody's working for the weekend. everybody's, I guess, but you're not working, so you can't work for the weekend even though every day's the weekend. They'd have to change the lyrics pretty dramatically. We chop boys like we chop wood. Welcome to the hood. Oh, that Cara, that reminds me. I know you're not listening to Eurovision, the new song, like the songs for the year. However, are you interested in hearing any of the songs that almost made it to Eurovision? Lover Boy, thank you. I will send you some songs that did not make it to Eurovision because they didn't get through the national final, because there's some stuff that is really good that I think you would like. I'll pick out some of my favorites, and then I'll pick out like some stuff that I think you would specifically like. Is your new job still tasty food related, J-Ram? Okay, so there's 3. All right, so we were going to have to do another run anyways. All right, well, let's go ahead and do that. We'll check one more time for, because we're missing one strength upgrade, and it should be in the sands. So we'll check that. Hopefully we can get these 3 beats, and then we can be done. Not because I'm not enjoying the game, but like we're making our progress, you know? One's for cheese. You got really good vibes from one from yesterday. The others would be applications for probiotics and cultures. Oh, that's interesting. That at least sounds cool. Like, cheese is pretty great. My stance on cheese is that it is tasty, and I want more of it. And I'm unwilling to budge. Unwilling to budge on that stance. It's who I am, and I'm not going to apologize. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, do a race. Enough chit chat. Let's race. Okay, let's do it. I hope you give me something that's not absolute dog shit. Wow, that was really dude, get your act together. Look at this guy. This is an embarrassment. He's a bit of an embarrassment. I would feel shame if I were him. Jeez, let's go. Hey, what up, Dilemma? 10 stream streak. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday.
How'd you get here so fast? my booster pack must have malfunctioned. Yeah, don't worry, I'll still reward you for being a good sport.
Stop giving me shit I already have. I don't need it. I don't need your pity. All right. Let's look around. So we got 3 beats, 3 more beats, and maybe a strength upgrade. I don't think we need the strength upgrade, but would I be happy with it? Absolutely, I would. Still 15 plus 90 because Twitch is dumb. Yes, I agree. Twitch cheated you out of a high number. And 105 is quite a high number. I wasn't a math teacher, but even I know that 105 is a pretty big number of streams. Consecutive streams. Always protests. Oh, wait, you have to use your voice. I know I'm not necessarily in a position of power, but you do have my backing. Despite this being my stream, the amount of control I have surprisingly limited. Alright, so I think we go down here And yeah, so this is like just a circle around. Should lead us back there. Okay, so let's go up to the top right corner. And we're just gonna beat up some bush while we're around. Doesn't cost anything. And see, look at that. That looks like a place for a beat to hide. It's not, but it would have been a good one. But you're a white man. How do I not have control? I'm not Christian, and I'm just not straight enough. That's the rub. Funny, isn't it? It's almost like they systematically took that power away from me because I did not conform. But who would believe that? That's just a conspiracy theory. Or a game theory. Thanks for watching the stream. The amount of times I've said a man is attractive, one too many. And the few times that I said I could see myself sucking a dick. That was enough. That was enough to stop the whole thing. They were monitoring me the whole time, and they said, not this guy. And then I left the Christian faith, and they knew it was over. Rip Matt Pat. Hopefully he's having a better life. I liked his early stuff, but after a while, yeah, I definitely stopped watching. Back in like 2000, like 13, 14, 12, I don't know, somewhere around that time, it was really great. And then the quality did do a bit of a dip. Apathetic. Apathetic is a nice neutral way. He did some indies dirty. Really? I am very sad to hear that. That's super uncool, Matt Pat. You were like YouTube's gaming dad or something. I don't remember. I feel like somebody probably said that at one point. I don't know if it's true. I'm not involved in YouTube. You think anybody watches my videos? Please. Even though I would be an amazing YouTube dad. Get no respect. I do like that enemies kind of just die. It's pretty great when they just stop living. They looked at our stock market and also agreed that this wasn't worth it. Like, we do a video on games like Undertale and never even linked their game or name it once, but talked about Undertale the whole time. It got to the point where Tony Fox had to be like, yo, that's not... Really? That's disgusting. I've had people come in here from YouTube, like 2 people. I'm just kidding. I don't want to like discount them because I do really appreciate them. It's just a joke. I'm just joking. I really do value you guys. I value all of you. I don't, like a good dad, I don't play favorites. This is specifically regarding Heartbound Pirate Software Thor's game. Huh, that sucks. I meant Toby Fox. I think I knew. And I'm also just not... I'm not in the know enough to like even remember that was his, like, it was just some kind of T-Fox. Val Kilmer, that's right. That sucks. Poor guy. I mean, I don't know poor guy. I don't know him personally. But I didn't remember hearing any bad allegations about him, so I'm sorry that he's gone. Tony Fax, Starefax. Temperatures, Starefax. I didn't upload videos for like 2 weeks. When I uploaded, I had someone comment that they were stoked I was uploading again. Oh, wow. That's really sweet. I remember when I've done one video essay, and I'll probably never do one ever again. But I've done one video essay, and I linked it to the subreddit of the game, and I was like, hey, I don't know if like I'm allowed to do that. I don't remember all of the rules and regulations and guidelines for this particular subreddit, but I really love this game, and I made this thing. I'd be really interested what you guys have to say. Here's a summary of it in text. So like if you don't feel like watching the video, because that's something you don't like to do about like just people like self-promoting too hard, here's the basic question of the video. If you don't feel like watching, let's at least interact here on the subreddit. And it was just really nice. The people who responded and were like, that was a fun video, or I'm glad to hear other people talking about this game and stuff like that. It was really sweet. And it was nice because it was like in the morning. I uploaded it and I made that, and then I woke up the next morning and checked my comments and I saw it and I was like, wow, that was really special. Thank you, Kara. Supergiant Supremacy, indeed. Well, that was a tool. That was an upgrade for damage. So I think we're done with that. We're just gonna look for the last beat, and then we're done here. Because this should get us to the point where we can have a gold thing. Hades 2 confirmed for Switch. Indeed, but I have a Steam Deck now, so don't need it. Rip Kara's life. All of gaming kind. The amount of horny posting is going to be insane, and I'm so excited. I'm tired of early access. I want to play it when it's done. It looks so good, and I just want to make sure I'm experiencing it at its best. All right, so we've got one more beat. Let's see if we can get this done. Nope. Not going to get it done like that. There we go. When my entire life will revolve around Hades 2 when it drops. My entire life is going to revolve around my friends' games whenever they drop. Coco's game, all the different Lore Weaver projects. It's going to be great. Back to the stream rotation. And you know what? At that point, I'll actually be able to watch it. You're going to get another dedicated viewer. I don't have to worry about missing anything. Heading back. I'll see you soon, baby. Thank you, love. I will see you hopefully very soon. You can see all of me you want. Ooh, another special chest. That's cool. Alright, so do that, and then... Boink. Why didn't that work? There we go. Alright, so we've still got one beat left over. Nice. It's around here. It's around here somewhere. Alright, that was kind of worthless. Alright, so there's one square of this biome we haven't seen yet. So it's either there or I missed it, which is possible, but unlikely. Whee! Get out, get out, get out. There we go. Beat. Please be a beat. Please, please, please. Yes! Yes! Alright, let's end this run. We're ready to kick some freaking final boss ass. If you got an ass, I'm gonna kick it. Alright, so we can do bronze and bronze, silver to silver, big damage. But first we jam. That's right. Yes, look at them. Oh, this is what makes it worth it. I don't even care about the reward, but oh. Ooh, yeah. Oh, they're beautiful. Look at these little children. Jam, jam, jam. They've been working hard. Everybody appreciate it. Wow. Yeah. Oh, totally worth it. I love them so much. They're flying in the air. Oh, look at how happy they are.
Thank you, thank you. That was truly a masterpiece, if I do say so. A magnum opus. You couldn't have done that without you, Ada. You filled up the entire chorus line. Please take this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We are going to decimate this fuck. I am going to reorganize. I was coming at him and almost beating him with a single silver, and now I'm coming at him with 2 golds. This guy's gonna be obliterated. Don't get too cocky. Nah. I'm feeling good now. What's your other gold pet? It's gadgets, which I don't use. And I'm proud to admit I do not use gadgets. I will not apologize. Here, we can buy another one of those. And then just plug that in right there. Look at all this health we have. We really don't use energy either, honestly, because we don't use the gadgets. We use widgets occasionally. I think we're good. I think we're ready to go. We got everything there. We don't really use these, so I don't really care about any of that stuff. Let's just go. I think it's over. I think we're just gonna kick some ass. That's a nice ass. Be a shame if someone kicked it. I'd be happy to. It is my honor to kick that ass. Maybe add the slammer? No. That's a handicap. I refuse. I'm not going to make the game easier on myself. I'm a gamer. I'm a pro gamer. I'm going to this as a challenge run. If you guys were gamers, you would understand. We can do this real quick, just in case. In case I lose, we could use some extra gold. But I'm not going to lose. I'm definitely not going to lose. Thanks. Losing's for losers. And if there's one thing we've established time and time again, is that I'm not a loser. And anybody who repeats such a lie, who repeats that slander, there will be no mercy. apparently, you know, you can just lie now and you can just threaten people. That's what our government does. So I've decided to do the same. If it's good enough for our government, then it's good enough for me. It's good enough for the Lord. Actually, I'm beating my third game in roughly one. Ooh, that is pretty good. Stats-wise, you should always switch when asked. Is that true? You're better than the Orange Empire? I am. I am. I am because I practice the sin of empathy. I'm a dirty, dirty sinner with all my empathy. Okay, so it's probably over and down and then up? This is a strange location. But it's a strange biome, so... What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? I was wondering, like, yeah, to your point, Muff, I was wondering if it was like the Monty Hall where you are supposed to switch, because I think that's what the math is. I don't know. Again, not a math boy. But you're always supposed to switch. That was worded weirdly, but basically I'm finishing up the last of my 3 stream games on Sunday. Which ones do you have left? Because you're, I feel like you still have Shining Force 3. I've had you on in the background, but I haven't always been able to check to see what you're playing. You were doing the work game. And then there was that, what was it, Luma Island? Luma Island, okay. Oh, yes, Evoland. Yes, the one with Centaur guy. And in Lavos. Oh, see, I remembered one that you forgot. I'm a true fan. I'm a true believer. What do we call Kara fans? What do we, because like on brand, like you guys would be like students or teachers assistants or something like that for me. So what would we call Kara people? Avocaras? Oh my gosh, I love that. One second, the doggy needs to go outside. All right, I'm back. It is brilliant. You dislike the avocado canon? Like the avocado timeline? Or a cannon that shoots avocados? I love avocados. And, you know, I was thinking, don't you already call everybody like magical creatures or something like that in the Discord? So I guess you already have an established title for everybody. I'm gonna play Doofus with us. What is Doofus? Second, just making sure my audio is good. All right, because we're about to go to the final boss. I want to make sure everything is a-okay. All right, let's go. We're gonna kick some villainous ass. We're ready to go. Dofus, not Doofus. Oh, yeah, my mistake. I'm the dumb one. It's a gorgeous French MMO SRPG that I've played off and on. Oh. Huh. MMO SRPG. Interesting. Flash game with a lot of free, you say? That just happens to be in my price range. I'll have to catch you up on the avocado lore. The Discord role isn't necessarily hard locked. Oh, so we can make a like a petition to change everything to avocados. I like that. I think we already saw all this, so let's go. It's a Flash game. I'll have to look into it. Dofus. If it's is Dofus a French word? Alright, let's do this. I'm expecting big... Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that damage difference. This bitch over here thinking he's hot. Nah, I'm the hottest bitch on the block. With my wrench and robot friend. Get your ass out of here. Okay, and we just dodge. No big thing. Ha, ha, ha. Easy, get out of my freaking house, you scrub lord. You're not even a lord of scrubs. You're like a scrub private or something. I don't know. A scrub peasant. Yeah, we always take a couple just to make him feel good. He's the final boss. He's an old white man. He probably has a lot of, he's not good at taking criticism. So we're going to pay him a couple compliments by letting him attack us a few times. Just a little bit. Not enough to let him win, but enough to make him think like there's a chance. So all of these hits, completely intentional. My dude, you better have a second phase. Okay, I can do a little bit of hitting. Nice. There we go. Easy. Oh. Gotcha. Scrub private. Let's see. Scroll up. I know I missed a lot. It's free for like unlimited hours within level 35. It's not entirely free, but it's absolutely free for like 100 hours. That's a lot of time. Thank you, Kara, for another good quote. Which is free enough. He's just a normal sponge, scrub private. This is GG. Enough! It's time to end this silly game. I gave him too much of a cool voice.
Behold the true power of Sparklite.
This is, he's doing the Resident Evil thing. Ooh, oh, that's beautiful looking. Ew. Ew, he's gross. Ew. Ew, fucking ew. Is he just throwing waves of enemies at me? You fucking kidding? At least, oh, that's nice. It's nice of him to heal us in between this. That's pretty nice. And then we come over here and we blast him with some divine light. Oh, I got transported over. I wasn't sure if the light just disappeared. What happened? Okay, we're good. I understand. I'm smart, I'm capable, and I look great. I have so much self-worth because I've got a big old wrench and I can smack people with it very hard. Get out of my frickin' face. Good luck? I don't need luck. I've got skill. You know, for a very big, imposing person, he's not doing a lot of the work. He's pretty passive. Ha ha ha.
I'm gonna take you down the path that rocks.
Thank you. Please leave me alone. Huh. Easy. He's not a manager. Manager. This guy is a grunt. He's not a good leader. He's just sending things at me. And that's not very interesting. I mean, at least I guess he is like kind of throwing out some beams and balls and stuff, but not a lot. Ah. I'm more scared of these things than I am of him. Jeez, okay, we're starting to get a little hurt now. But it's only because these guys just do a bunch of damage. It has nothing to do with him. It has to do with all the, like, suicides that are happening all around me. Yeah, see, I do not like any of the gizmos. They're all really bad. Not to be too cocky? No. No, that's easy. This game's easy. Retry. Do I have to... How much do I just have to do that part over again? I got this. I'm not cocky, because I'm doing very well. And, like, I don't know. He's not really dangerous. It's just he has a bunch of minions. Him as a unit isn't all that scary. It's the things that just run up to you and explode that are actually dangerous. And now I know that I can attack him with this weapon, and I'll be even better now. My time is going to go through the roof. Perfect. Do that one, because then I can charge up like that. Hit you with a couple free shots. Just get out of the way. Boink. Ha ha ha. Get out of there. Okay, perfect. Couple of free shots again. Bam. Easy. Get on over there. Get him a couple quick hits. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, we can just get him once or twice more. There. Yeah. I get it. You're big and scary. But not scary enough. And not big enough. You could be bigger. And I, like, was I a little too cocky? Maybe. Maybe. So could I do better? Sure. Why not? Why not? I don't think that hit me. I think I understand more now. I've gained knowledge, which is the ultimate weapon. Don't get in my way where I can't dodge. That's rude. You guys doing shit to get in my way. You're just pests. You're pests. Huh. I like that the big bazooka guys only last like 3 hits in here, even though outside of this time, like, they would take a lot more. I do appreciate that. Because they're quite annoying. Look, we're already almost back to where we were. We're making excellent time. See, and I knew that was going to happen now, so I don't have to be scared anymore. Ah, so he spawned. You spawned right on me. That's bullshit. Stop spawning on me. If I could ask you one thing. Ugh. It's these two enemy types that really mess with me. It's the ones that explode on you, and then this guy who's just big and fat. There we go. Jeez. Like, I lost a lot of health to that. Move. Got him. Okay. And bam, bam, bam. He takes 4. Okay. He takes 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I shoot that guy just with a thing? Two. Jeez. Ugh. Okay, no combos. No combos. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Get out. There we go. Okay. It's 1 down. Get out, get out. 1, 2. There we go. Get out. Come on. Some of the times on those red moves are a little messed up. Like, you'll be in the middle of dodging one thing already, and then he does it. And just because you're like already in the bad spot, you don't have enough time to dodge. There we go. Okay. Got some breathing room. Jeez. Ah. Whew. Comp nose. Alright, that was a little hard. So I don't think we can no-hit this, I'm going to be honest. Nope. That is not the prophecy that was foretold. I'm just going to retry. I think we got it. I don't feel like going all the way back. I think it's a skill issue, and I think that my skill is the issue. How are you feeling confidence-wise? I think I got it. I think there are just a couple of things that I need to work on. I think it's plenty doable. But during that fourth, like wave or whatever, I got really screwed over last time, so I think I can do better. There was a couple of times where like things just spawned on me and then exploded, and that's not really my fault. There's not really a lot I can do about that. Got a little greedy there, but no big deal. See, this is going very well. It's when like you're in the middle of a dodge and then the danger area comes out and you don't have enough time to dodge again because the cast time or whatever is so quick. That screwed me up a bunch. Because I was busy dodging like the big fat guy or the kamikaze. And as I was dodging that, the other one came out and I couldn't dodge them both. Oop, there we go, got it. I think we got one more. Perfect. Easy. Just nonsense to come. Highway to the danger area. We're taking the interstate to the perilous place. Interstate to the perilous place. Perilous to the perilous place. Interstate. Easy. Center myself. I've done harder things. 1, 2, 3. Oh. See that right there? That's annoying. There we go. We got this. Okay, get rid of him. Ah, come on. Finishing my freaking combo. Okay, we got that. Okay, we've only lost one heart. There we go. Alright, we're good, we're good. Wink. Wank. Alright, so... there we go. Okay. I need to focus the kamikaze guys. Because they were the ones that... I feel like they were the ones getting me the most last time. There we go. Okay. Let's get this guy out. Ow. Fuck. Ah, man. Fucking stop. There we go. Okay. Get into a nice rhythm here. Okay. Whew. Alright, we're doing alright. This one's definitely the hardest. Ah, man. Okay, there we go. Bam, bam. Get out. Bam, 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 bam. Got him. Okay. We're gonna kite him. We're just gonna take a couple out at a time. There we go. Easy. All right. Let's try not to get too many people's attention at once. Can I just... there's a range for that one, huh? We'll just have him come to us. Okay, we got it. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, you come over to here. There we go. Got him, got him, got him. Easy. Ah, Chamon. Ow. Walking into stuff does seem to be my main problem. It's the... You can't move... That split second that you can't move after you dodge does get me a lot. Whew, okay. A bit better. Also not... my problem is I'm dodging into things because some of the spacing is so not in my favor. Alright, get him out of there. Like that. I'm trying to dodge one guy and end up dodging into something else. Alright, you come over here. Dodge out. Okay. See, they know what the most dangerous thing is because this one is full of kamikaze guys. Jeez. What? Gee, how much health? I had a lot of health, and he just took out like 2.5 hearts? Alright, let's go to the thing. Alright, what can we do? Alright, we can do that. Oh, those things, that's a lot of money now. I don't have that kind of money. Alright, I think our best bet is to... As we're going there, maybe, Ooh, here we go. Just a revive. There we go. That's all we need. I was gonna say either a heal or a revive. Bum 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 bum. Alright, we can... Okay, we can't attach anything when we're not here. Okay. Let's just find our way. The first phase... Oops. First phase is very easy. There's just a couple of enemy types in that second phase that are really uncool. But I think it's mostly fair. There's a couple of things on there that I might be a little iffy on, just with the timings. Bye. We'll take a little bit of free money in case we need to die and try again. We can boost something. Do 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 do. All right, so it must be down. All right. Well, now that we have Muff's advice. Today's your lucky day. Yay! Money. Thank you, Muff. If I do it a couple more times, he'll give me some kind of reward. which I'm sure will be worth it. Alright, so the Golden Lands are over there. We don't need to go there. Don't think we need anything else. I'm going to assume it's over here and up is our next place to go. Nope. Still more over to go. We could be doing more over. Moreover, is this something we have already? It's just some free money. I mean, we're already kind of here. We'll take it. Really? It's the slight stop that you have after dodging, where you kind of like bounce for a second. That it messes with me a lot. Because it's like not exactly what you... It doesn't behave exactly like you think. Like you float for a second. So like you can be on air and float there, and then the thing will come underneath you and you'll be okay. Oops. Here's our answer. Do 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 boom 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 boom. Alright, so very, very up is what we're seeing here. Very up. We're going to be going so up. Do 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 do. And over. Okay. It does feel more epic climbing the mountain, but I know like it's technically like the same amount of screens. It just feels so much grander. Yeah, this I'm going to assume that this is the right way to go. It feels right. And go over? No, maybe over and then down. So I think one of my issues is that by the end of the game, none of these things feel worth it to fight. And I kind of just I'm just kind of blasting through. In the Golden Lands, it felt, for the most part, like I was getting the amount of effort I was putting in to get a kill was worth the amount of money I was gaining. But in the last two areas, even though I could kill the things, it was never worth it based off of how much damage I was taking. And then in the Boglands, like the environment was too dangerous to want to hang out in there. So like for 3 out of the 5 environment biomes, like I'm not engaging with stuff because it's just not worth it. Which is a damn shame because like money was put into it. Oh, come on, totally trapped there. It sucks. I also don't like that the dodge doesn't give you some invincibility frames. I feel like it should give you a little bit. Bam, bam, bam. Easy. Like all the gadgets stop you in your tracks, and with so many moves that happen very quickly and cover a lot of space, like gadgets aren't worth using. They lock you in for way too long. You're not allowed to be mobile while you're using any of them, so why use any of them when they don't even do that much damage? Like, just bonk something on the head and have more mobility and freedom. Alright, one more hit. There we go. Enough! Hold off! Yeah. You're gross. Hit. 1, 2. Get out. 1, 2, 3. Get out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Bum, bum. There we go. Get out. Alright, so we can do the first phase, hitless, damageless, thoughtless. Maybe not thoughtless. Okay, get 4. Okay. See, he's still, while he's dying, you can't dodge through him, and then his missile comes back around and kills you. I need to remember to dodge the opposite way. Alright, there we go. Careful. Doing fine. Everybody is doing fine. I'm not worried. No one else should worry either. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Do your explosion. Do your explosion. Kill. Get out. See, I was dodging out of that guy's attack, and then I dodged into a red beam because the stop after you dodge made it so I couldn't dodge out of the other one. Come on. Puppy, you were just outside. Alright, I gotta let the dog out again. Apparently it's changed its mind. All right. Now that I'm like this, I've changed my position, I can do the gamer lean, which means I can take on any challenge. All right. Those two out. Jeez. Ugh. It looks like some of the moves of the big guy, don't go all the way down. Like they don't reach the entire screen. Oh, God. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh, I hate this situation, but we think we got it. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. See, I use the gadget and to try to do extra damage, and it just gets me killed. All the gadgets suck in this game. They put me at an actual disadvantage when I use them. They're never worth the risk. Okay, well, at least I have that. Come on. I feel like I'm getting bullshitted here. Silence to concentrate. There we go. Alright. Oh, good. The two of them together. Alright, here's our chance. If I can get them locked in at the same time, and there's not anything else in my way, I think we got this. Choose one and go for it. Okay, here we go. Okay, he jumps. We dodge out. He does that. There we go. Whew. All right, we needed that revive. There we go. Nice. Whoo-wee. That was tough. I'll give it to him. That was tough. Whew. The foundation stone is safe. Once again, well done, Starborn child. Thank you. Thanks to you, the creatures of this world will return to their natural state, untarnished by the greed of the Baron. Oligarchy, yay! Stupid barons. The world can now begin to heal the wounds caused by the Baron's defilement. You have fulfilled your destiny and brought peace to the land. Now go forth and find your next adventure, Starborn Champion. Ooh, a title upgrade. Yeah! Clean up the goo. Clean up the goo. Get out of here, you gross bastards. The land is fixing itself. Thanks to me. I did that. Aw, they weren't always so spiky and dangerous. They used to be friendly. And we got all the beats, which makes us the best. Off for another adventure. The end. That was nice. Champion mode. Ooh. Easy clap. Easy game. Easy game for babies. I was holding back the whole time to make anybody else that was trying this game, you know, maybe they felt a little stress or maybe a little shame about how they did. I was holding back to see, like, you know, this is how it could look. I wanted everyone to feel seen. It's like, oh, I'm trying to humanize myself. It's like, oh, he struggles too. You're right, I do. All right, give me 1 second to let the dog back in, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. 1 second. You're right, Jabroni. I am just like you guys. I have hair, so I'm not exactly like you. But I am like you. Like you. Alright. Hell yeah. Let's see. I don't think we have enough time to start anything else. So I'll just talk about the game for a minute. I liked it. I think this was really good. The artwork, really good. Music, super cozy. All the songs fit the different biomes really well. I think my main criticisms were that so much of the toolkit is kind of not good, not useful. I don't remember really using any of the widgets except for the heal and the revive there at the end, and then maybe a defense boost like one time. But other than that, I never really found a use for them. The gadgets, most of them felt like they were just glorified keys. Like, you use them to hit switches or to go through water or go through those little pipes, but they were never used in any gameplay, like, boss purpose. Like, you never had to use any of the gadgets to interact with the boss in any way. In fact, whenever I tried to use them, they either did no damage, or because I was locked in place, I ended up getting hit by something and got hurt because I tried to experiment and try other weapons and gadgets. I did beat it. I'm going through my final thoughts, which I've mentioned before, but basically, I didn't get a lot of use out of the widgets. I only used like 3 of them, mostly just the heal, and then maybe a defense boost once, and the revive there at the final boss. But so many of the gadgets did not work for me. They never had any gameplay purpose that wasn't better used just bashing something with my wrench. At no point did the bosses ever utilize any of the gadgets like in any meaningful way. You could take some pop shots with some of the guns, but like a boss never required you to use that big like spark gun to like hit something and activate something so you could hit him again. It was just wait for the pattern to be over, take a couple hits, wait for the pattern to be over, take a couple hits. You never had to like dive down to like dodge an attack or use the pipes to like go to a different location to hit a different part of the boss. And so many of the gadgets, because you're stationary while you use them, whenever I tried to use them, I would either get hit or it would do so little damage that I didn't find it useful. Like, why put myself in danger by standing in one place to hit a moving target with a slow gun that's aim is just okay? Why would I do that and put myself in more risk for less reward when I can just hit something with my wrench for 3 times more damage and then have the ability to dodge out of the way instantly if something were to come and attack me? So I feel like 3/4 of your kit of available accessories and items are kind of useless on our glorified keys. And then the last 3 biomes, I never felt a lot of need to go through them and like fight things. In the first 2 areas, I felt like the amount of effort I was putting into killing things was pretty even with the amount of reward of spark I was getting. by the time you get to the bog, that environment's too dangerous and there's too many enemies that are putting too many like AoE things on the floor. It's not worth fighting them and taking all this damage for a marginal increase of spark, when you can just dodge through it, get all the important shit like the foundry and any beats, and then just leave. It's not worth it. And oh, hey, Coco. And then the same thing in the sands. Everything's too strong, and if you weren't lucky enough to get an attack buff, like I was unlucky enough, you're just doing dick for damage against all these things. They're doing a lot more to you, and it's just not worth it to fight them. You're not getting enough spark. I'd rather go grind in the Golden Woods and get a lot, like basically the same amount of spark for a lot less risk. And then by the time you get to the Titan's Ridge at the very end, now they have like frozen stats effects, and some of those guys you could wail on them for 20 seconds and they're not dead. And at that point, just walk away. Just walk away. Get the gear, get the secrets, get the loot, and move on to the boss. That's all you need to do. And then when I was stuck at a boss, I wouldn't fight anything. I would just go around the map and look for important things and hope that the randomly generated map had given me the loot that I want. It took me a long time to get that second upgrade for attack, and then I finally did, and then I got another one right after it, so I was plateaued on attack for a really long time, and then I boosted up, and I felt it, and it was great, but for the longest time, I never felt like I didn't have a gradual increase in strength and agency and like willingness to interact with enemies and stuff, because I never felt it was worth it and the RNG wasn't in my favor. That being said, I do think it was a good game. The concept of a Zelda roguelike is really cute. I wish there were more puzzles. I wish there was more incentive to attack things. I wish there was more ways to safely attack things, and that the gadgets you had were more gimmicky, maybe, or had more utility, or were safer to use. And if they didn't outright do damage, like maybe they paralyze something, or they spin them around, or they just stop an attack, or they can like block a projectile or something. So much of your kit didn't do anything aside from a little bit of damage, and then to activate something on the other side of a ridge. Like the big railgun activated things from far away, but so could the first gun you got, and so did the last gun you got. So why not just upgrade them? Why have 3 separate guns that all kind of do the same thing when you, like, I don't know, it just felt like kind of needless. Who'd you agree for the point? Thank you, Griff. Sorry for putting so many AoEs on the floor. You are forgiven. You are forgiven. It's okay. There's no benefit to actually fighting things after the Golden Woods. I agree. But the things that I do like, I think it was a gorgeous game. I think you said it was only built by a few people. Amazing. Like, I couldn't do this. It's awesome. Beautiful game. Excellent soundtrack. I kind of just wish it was deeper, you know? Like, I think the best... what's the term I'm looking for here? The best criticism I can give something is that I wish it were more, because I care about it at that point. Like, if there's something I don't like, I don't criticize it as much because, like, I don't care about it. But when I care about something and I think it has that potential, like, I want it to be better, so I criticize it. And my criticisms here are like, I wish there was more to do. I wish the systems were a little deeper, because the slotting in thing, that's really interesting. The combining of your patches is really fun and creative and interesting. And I wish the other systems had that much I had that much agency with them. Two brothers, they hired an artist in some other role and then contracted Dale North via Scarlet Moon to do the music. And yeah, like, would I recommend the game? Absolutely. Like, we probably got about 10 hours out of it. This was a gift from Griff, so it was a Griff gift. I don't know how much he paid for it, but I'd say it was worth it. I really enjoyed my time with it. Like a couple of times last night, I was like, I kind of want to play it, but I didn't want to do anything off stream. But that's a good sign. Like the fact that you want to play the game is a good sign of a good game. So I do think this is a good game. A grift, if you will. The patches are amazing. I definitely think that was my favorite part of the game, was the patch system. Better, different design for weapons would be nice. Yeah. Like that railgun, I was surprised when it didn't do damage, because it was like, charge it up. And like usually you charge something up and it does a lot of damage. And I tried to use it on the boss of the biome that we got it in, and it did nothing. It no interaction with it at all, and I was kind of disappointed. So like I would like the ability to charge it up and then just do a big long range attack, and you're vulnerable while you do it. That's part of the trade-off, but the amount of damage it does, and then maybe it takes up a lot of charge, and it's like, okay, you can't spam it. You're vulnerable while you do it, you can't spam it, and afterwards you have to go and get up in people's faces to get your spark back before you can do another attack. I feel like that's a pretty fair balance. I wish it were like that. Having Wingnut do more than just like kind of interact with the environment by activating keys and stuff like that. You don't even use that light one again, where he drops the little torch. You only have to use that one time to unlock the gate into the bogs. There's never another point where you have to use that. And that's crazy. Like at that point, it's literally, it might have well just been a key. Why like it's got its own dedicated button. There was more to do with it in the tutorial than there was to do with it in the overworld. A big gravity gadget or a bomb. Yeah, like we're working in a sci-fi environment where you're harnessing like magical energy. You can do whatever you want. A big gravity well that pulls enemies in. Yeah, exactly. Like the options are there, and I don't want to criticize these guys too hard, because I did enjoy my time with it, and like I don't know what kind of money, financial, time constraints they're working with. Like there are probably ideas that they had that they just couldn't implement. But if they were to make another game like this, that is what I would want to see, and I would play it. I believe it's control. Yeah, like if Wingnut had powers that interact, like could do stuff with the environment and with enemies in a meaningful way, like that would be a really fun 2-player game. Useful in some dark caves. Yeah, but like none of the dark caves like really challenged me all that much. I was able to just go a little slower, and I was fine. I've given them all my thoughts. Yeah, and no hate. Obviously, I really liked the game. Pinched financially, worked on game for over 3 years. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I really liked this. It's a great start to the ideas here. I'd love to see a follow-up. Yeah, absolutely. Like, the world is interesting. And even if they don't even if they're not in this universe again, take the things that worked and reuse them and adjust them, and then find the things that didn't work and improve them, make them better. I would like to see what else they could do. I don't think they'll make another. Haven't heard anything since. That's unfortunate. Good game, though. I really enjoyed it. I think it was good. It was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. If anybody had any desire to play it themselves, I think they should. Just been talking over like a faint breeze in the background. It good game. It good game. Agreed. It good game. If it weren't a good game, I wouldn't have kept playing it. Actually, no, there's a chance I would have kept playing it just because Griff. But I know Griff would never give me a bad game. So it does, like, it's a non-issue. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what's going on. North Carolina, we could meet them. Okay. Kung Fu Panda the game. Oh, Lego-based RPGs, yeah. Mario level, yeah. That's adorable. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, were they inspired by Zelda? Aw, that's nice. I hope they can do more. I really do. It was a fun game. It's really cute. I like people who are passionate about the job and like want to make good games for good games. Oh, and they said twins. I thought they meant like identical twins or normal twins. Yeah, okay, so this is where we'll stop for today. Next week, my wife is working this weekend, so that's going to she's going to have different days off next week. So I'm not sure exactly when I'll stream next week, but I think we're going to go into Eastward. I think we're going to go hop right into that. I don't really know a lot about that game, and I'm trying to keep that on purpose. So like, we can do, you'll see my full raw thoughts. V is doing a birthday stream. I worked on a game for him, which I think he'll be playing. Ooh, cool. Like right now, they're doing that. Eastward launch day was my longest stream. I took work off 11 hours straight. Jeez. Well, I'm excited for it, and I bought the DLC. I don't know if we'll get to it. But yeah. Who's V? Am I being dumb? Oh, okay. I've only seen him a couple of times. And so is he doing something right now? Like, should we raid him? Or is that later that you guys are talking about? So if we go in, don't say about a game. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to raid. Okay, cool. I won't say anything. I barely know what's happening. Okay, Paladin Verdant. Okay. There he is. Okay, I was looking up Verdant Paladin and nothing was coming up. Okay, here we go. I did play the game. B-Day vibes. That's right. All right, guys. I love you. I will see you next stream day. I'll see you there. I love you all very much. Be cool. Bye.